The words we use have power. Take a quick moment to think about one of the more meaningful moments of your life where someone said something to you that it stuck with you for all of these years. Think about what was happening in that moment. You might close your eyes and even visualize the face of the person or the moment in time where you were and what was said, the way it was said. Words have power. And if the coach is hired to offer service and value for a client, and all we have to offer is our presence combined with our words, then the coach's life's work is going to be heavily focused on improving the language we have to offer and the way we offer that language to best serve our clients. Language, when it is used well, is empathetic. There is variety. It's without jargon. It's not scripted and based on a template. It is efficient, succinct, only using the amount of words that are needed. Creative, playful even, challenging, not afraid to say what needs to be said for the client who needs to move forward with courage. Powerful, knowing that every exchange of a coaching session where a coach offers a question or offers a statement is precious. That moment needs to be packed with meaning. So the coach offers questions and observations that combine ideas directly from the client's mouth and their body language and their goals to pack meaning and power in every moment that we offer back to our client. And our language is cross-cultural. It's not focused on who we are, who we've been. We're able to touch into the lives of others and their stories, not because we have that obnoxious view of, oh, I understand where you're coming from, having no lived experience that's similar to our client, but we can be empathetic and hear and understand some things about different cultures, especially the cultures of those we serve, to be able to leverage our language, or even just to be able to add that sensitive tone to a word that needs to have sensitivity as we deliver it to the client. We can't make excuses with our language. It's the thing we have. It's the power. It's our power that we have to offer to our client. And if it is, we need to make sure we are powerful in our language. The ICF former core competencies and former PCC markers of success really looked at direct communication as a competency that combined the use of language being succinct, impactful, and demonstrated partnership. Even with the statements that were offered, demonstrated partnership. One part of the competency language from the previous framework the ICF used, previous competencies, was that the use of language needs to have the greatest positive impact on the client. And that language has stood out to me a lot. I think it's still relevant with the new competencies, just written differently. But if you look at your assessments in this kind of program and listen back to the way a coaching session works, when you were doing coaching well, generally you're going to speak 10%, 20% of the time. And you might have precious few offerings for your client in a 30-minute session. You might exchange 10 questions and statements during that entire time. If that's true, why not make sure your language is the most impactful and powerful it can be? And if that is your goal, set some objectives for yourself. Create a process, a practice that helps you use your language more effectively. As easy as learning new words, vocabulary, getting in a great course on vocabulary and grammar, consider sentence structure and the value of brevity, to listen back to your recordings, and to continue to exercise the muscles of language and to critique that language, always stretching for leaving the greatest positive impact in the lives of your clients through the use of your language. This is your life's work, your words. Thank you for coaching.